Hey YouTube, how's everyone doing today? Everything is Tech here with a review on the Samsung Galaxy Wi-Fi tablet. First things first, everyone should know about this actual Galaxy tablet is that it comes with a 7-inch touchscreen, which has a resolution of a 1024 by 600. The Galaxy weighs just about a pound, and it's packed with a 1 GHz 8 Cortex processor and runs Android 2.2 Froyo. That's how I believe how you say it, Froyo. And overall, as far as the operating system goes, I believe that's a huge improvement from the actual Android 2.2. So, the operating system overall, it's great, and I'll get into that later in the video. You also have a front and back facing camera. As far as the front facing camera goes, it can take pictures in 1.3 megapixels, and the video it takes is not too great. It's a VGA quality, so it's not in the top of the line. In addition, the back facing camera is a 3-megapixel camera, 3.0, and the video it takes is this standard quality 720 by 480. Finally, you also get about 7 hours of battery life, which I honestly can argue. I usually get about 4 to 5 hours, 100% charged with browsing the web and listening to some music and watching some YouTube videos. As far as the overall build quality goes in this device, I'm going to say it's just average. If you take a look on the back, you see the white background. It has the camera on the top. Next to it is a flash. And then you have information about the device, like the model and everything else on the bottom. And then right in the almost middle of the actual device in the back, you see the Galaxy tab. And overall, I mean, the back, it really looks stylish, if you know what I mean. The back texture and white ground to it looks kind of stylish. But mainly, one thing you should really be careful of when you do, pick this device up, you should definitely get a case from either Amazon or get a case as soon as possible. Mainly because, I mean, this device is kind of slippery. You don't want this to slip right out of your hand. If you take a look on the front, you see the actual touchscreen, and then it's covered by a bezel. I think that bezel is almost about an inch. Anyways, you also have a camera, which is also a video camera, in the front and the top right, if you can see that. And next to that is the flash, I believe. And then in the bottom, those are all the buttons you're going to be using. The first button really is for, like, options, if you know what I mean. If you've used previous Android devices, the first one brings you like some of the options. The second device, or the second button I'd rather say, brings you to the home screen. The third button from the left to the right is pretty much the back button, takes you back to the last page you were on. And the final button from left to right, that looks like a magnifying glass. That's your search kind of button. You can pretty much search from Google or search your actual device. So what you see right now is the top of the device, and the only input you see right there on the top is the audio input jack. This is your normal 3.5mm jack input, so you can connect your headphones in this. On the right of the device, you have the power button from the left to right, and then you also have the volume button, and then in the end you have the micro SD input, so you can connect a maximum 32 gig micro SD card slot in this. Now just so you know, you get up to 16. You actually get 16 gigs with the device itself, with the internal memory, and you can also add an additional 32 gigs with the SD card slot. Turning this device to the bottom, you see the left speaker from left to right, then you see the input for your USB, and then in the end for the right is the second speaker. Finally, to the left is the microphone, and the quality on the microphone, it's decent, nothing too great. So taking a look at the operating system right now on the device, I definitely like it a lot more than the Android 2.2 on your mobile phones. And for that being, the reason for that is probably because of the processor on this device. But, nevertheless, it's a lot more stable, this operating system. And you can customize this a little more. I mean, you can add a little more widgets. You can add more home screens. I had about 9 home screens, but then I deleted because it got a little kind of out of control with the widgets and, the battery life and all that. And you also have a new feature, which I definitely think is a new feature. I'm not sure if it is, but you have Task Manager, which you can just achieve by holding down the home screen button and then clicking Task Manager, and you can end all the active applications right from one button click. So that's always wonderful to have. So as far as the operating system goes, I'm really impressed with the operating system. I'm really glad that Android took some extra time to actually fix up and tune up the operating system for the device itself. So operating system, as far as that goes, I'm really happy with it and I have no complaints on that. The web browsing experience on this device, it's really simple to use and I really like it. Nothing too complicated and it's nothing really too hard to do. The web browser is just pretty much called browser. Just click on that and it opens up really fast. And let's go to YouTube's website, youtube.com. And I'm typing this in just to show you how well the interface is for the typing on this device, and it's a lot similar to the one you'd probably see on the iPhone and iPad, so that's great. So YouTube opens up really fast. Let's go ahead and watch one of my YouTube videos really quick, like 5 seconds. This will show if it lags or not. And let's go to my bookmarks. This is my bookmark, and it's really easy to access, which I like. And the video loads up really quick, and I'm not too far away from my Wi-Fi connection, so that might be the case. But still, it doesn't lag too much while loading the actual YouTube video. The ad, as you can see in the top right corner, that doesn't lag too much. It's a little bit, like, you really can't even notice it. It's not even noticeable, but it is just a slight amount of lag, as you can probably tell. But that's not too big of a deal, mainly because you can't even notice it. As far as my video goes, it's not laggy at all, really. It really plays fine and smooth, so that's really great to have. So as far as the web browsing experience goes, it's really good in my opinion. I have no complaints with it. There's not as much lag as you probably expect there to be. And it's really simple to use, nothing too complicated, so that's always great to have. Picture and video quality on the Galaxy, it's alright, nothing too great. Photos right now, you're probably looking at some photos I took with the actual tablet, and the photos came out alright, nothing too great. I took them when there was a good amount of sunlight, so the more sunlight you have, the more light you have, the better the photos are definitely going to be. And the resolution of the photos aren't really anything amazing, so photo wise the tablet's alright. As far as the video goes, video is horrible in my opinion. It shoots in standard 720 by 480 resolution, and I mean, you can judge for yourself how the video quality is just in this following video clip. Hey YouTube, I'm just outside my house, and this is just to test the video out. This is regular standard quality, so I'm just outside my garden right now. Well, it's a mini kind of garden. Just taking a quick video to see how it comes out. There is a lot of sunlight out here right now, so that could definitely be really helpful towards the quality. And this also shows how well the mic performs and everything like that. The pricing on this device, it's $350 from Amazon.com, and that's the only place I really recommend you picking this device up from. Mainly because, I picked up the Wi-Fi model, so you don't have to pay any data charges. It's just a one-time $350 for the device, and that's it. Now, if you pick this up from a retail store like Best Buy, or a carrier like Verizon or AT&T or T-Mobile or Sprint, you're going to have to pay the 4G or 3G data charge for that tablet. So, I honestly didn't want to do that. I just want to get a Wi-Fi model and check it out and see how it is. And that's the one I prefer, unless you're willing to spend the monthly charges for the data plan. So wrapping this video up, all I want to say is you get what you pay for with this tablet. I mean, you pay $350. It's a really good price for a tablet like this. It can do video recording, photo recording. You can browse the web, check your mail, and all for $350. It's definitely a really good deal in my opinion. And this tablet isn't overpriced and it isn't underpriced. $350, it's a really great tablet. And if you want the Android feel, if you want a portable tablet that runs Android, this would definitely be your best bet. But I mean, if you can save the money, definitely save it and get an iPad for that extra $150, or if you can get the Motorola Zoom for the extra $250, you could definitely do that. And I would prefer to do that over than buying this tablet. But again, if you want a portable device, you want something that can run Android, and you're okay with the specs and the features, definitely go for this tablet. But remember, when you do buy this tablet, definitely get a case with it. It's really slippery on the back, as you can probably tell. And this pretty much sums up my video. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Please feel free to comment or leave me a message on my YouTube channel, or email me at everythingistech@gmail.com if you have any questions about this device. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace out.